Hello, my name is Samir. I'm going to show you how we can use EasyFriend's PMS software and how we can perform different operations into the Easy PMS software. We can start with the basic information like EasyFriend's is a hotel management software which automates numerous hotel operations such as front office, booking, and reservation. Also, it contains different modules like banquet module, laundry, minibar, HR and payroll, housekeeping, guest relationship management, maintenance, and more. Actually, it is a desktop-based software, so no internet connection is required, and database will be stored on your local computer. Now, to find the EasyFriend's PMS icon on a local computer, after installation, you will be getting two icons for EasyFriend's. Okay, so the first one is EasyFriend's 7.0. So this is your icon which you are going to use for performing day-to-day life operation like booking, creating check-in, and reservation. This is the icon for the EasyFriend's configuration, whereby let's say you would like to configure any kind of operations like creating extra charge, defining default rates, creating user, such kind of configuration settings you can make into the EasyFriend's configurations. I'll start with the EasyFriend's 7.0 over here. So once you start, it will give you window with the two dialog box. One contains real system environment and second contains sample practice data environment. Now, what is the difference between both? So the real system environment is when you are ready to start a new blank environment to load your real property data. Okay, so let's say right now you didn't configure anything with your real property environment information. So you can use these particular things whereby you can select the option and you can start making configuration your property and you can start using it. Okay, but here you can just start select the option from the list and you can start using it. Okay, for the configuration you need to first of all configure everything in this part, then only you can start with the EasyFriend's 7.0. Now for the training session right now I'll use the sample practice data environment so that we can explore the software. Once you select that option, you will be getting user login mode. Here we do have total 3 login mode. First one is username and password, whereby you can just select your user from the list and you can add the password. Second option is user code mode, whereby you can just simply configure your user code into the front-end configuration portion for that specific user, and once you enter that user code over here, you will be able to log in that portion. Third is swipe card mode. So the swipe card mode is used when let's say you have a swipe card reader. Okay, so once you swipe the card, you will be able to log in into the EasyFriend's PMS software. Okay, so once you log in with the EasyFriend's PMS software, you will be getting a shift information. Now, once you click on the login button, this will be your opening balance. Okay, so if your past shift user have closed his shift, okay, then you will be able to enter the opening balance of cash drawer over here. Okay, so what you need to do is as soon as you will start using the software and as soon as you will log in into the shift of your user, you need to enter your cash drawer balance over here. So with this cash drawer balance, you will be able to start your shift. Okay, I'll click on the continue shift. So once you log in with the user, you'll be getting this kind of view for the EasyFriend's PMS software, where you need to perform some operation. Now operation can be like front office operation, back office operations, any report related operation, any guest relationship management related operation, any laundry related operation, any banquet related operation, any minibar related operation, any housekeeping related operation, any maintenance related operation, and payroll related operation. So if you can see, the software is having many tabs for operations basis. Okay, so what operation you would like to perform, you can select the tab from here. Now as we can see, we need to perform daily basis operations like checking, reservation, creating invoice, creating a group booking. So we have front office tab. Now front office tab will contain operations like creating a check-in for the guests who are coming into your hotel directly, creating a reservation. Reservation can be taken like on call, via email, or via SMS. Booking. A booking can be created for the future stay. Okay, so in a booking and in a reservation, there is one difference. So as soon as you will create a reservation into the system will give you a room number for that particular reservation. So you can see the room number is showing. Okay, now when you will create a booking into the system will give you a room type to you. Okay, so in a case of booking, you need to select the room type, but in a case of reservation, you need to select the specific room number. Okay, so that is the basic difference between booking and reservation. Now difference between walk-in and reservation is what? Whenever any guest coming to your hotel in front of your desk and he's requesting for the room, okay, so that will be your walk-in guest. So in that case, you need to use the walk-in operation. Now I'll start with the operation, let's say walk-in. I'll click on the walk-in operation over here. Here I need to select the rate type. Rate type can be like American, Continental, Daily. Then I'll select the departure date of the guest. So by default my system date is showing 3rd June. So what I'll do, I'll select the stay for the guest, whereby arrival date of the guest will be 3rd June and departure date of the guest will be 4th June. I'll mention the number of adults who are going to stay into that room. Here let's say I would like to uncheck the exempt tax. Let's say I would like to exempt the tax, then I'll select the option from here. So my luxury tax and service charge will be exempt. Let's say I would like to offer this particular room as a complimentary. So I'll just check mark complimentary rate over here. So what system will do? System will set 0 rate into the rate information. So no matter what is departure date, for all night this room will be complimentary for that guest. Now I would like to offer this room as a rate inclusive of X. So what system will do? Let's say I'm mentioning over here $500 as a rate inclusive of tax. So whatever tax I have configured into the system, this rate will be including of that tax. Okay, so other thing is, let's say I would like to offer this particular rate exclusive of tax, means whatever tax I have configured into the system, this tax will be applied on that $500. I'm simply just selecting rate inclusive of tax over here and click on the next button. As soon as I am creating a walk-in guest into the system, so system will give me list of rooms which are available. Okay, so I'll select the room number from the list. Let's say Super Deluxe from the list. Let's say room number 103, in which I am going to check in this guest. I'll select the room and click on the next button. Then I'll select the business. So let's say this guest is coming through some business source. Let's say booking.com, Expedia, ICICI, or let's say this guest is coming directly to your hotel. So let's say you would like to create one source as a walk-in. So you can select and create from here. And click on the save button. So as soon as you will create that particular walk-in business source, it will be listed over here. So you can select the walk-in from here and click on the finish button. Now you can see the room information is showing over here. So what you need to do is you need to verify all the information of guest and you need to pull into the room. So here you can select the salutation from the list, let's say Mr. and you can mention the surname of that guest, let's say last name. Here you can mention the first name of the guest and click on this drop down button. So you will be getting more information about the guest, let's say address information, contact information, identity information, birth information. So this all information you can fill up over here. Except this, let's say you would like to record guest signature into room, that is also possible. Let's say you have sign pad which records digital sign from the guest. So you just need to click over here. So one window will pop up and you can record that sign. So that recorded sign will be coming over here. Also, if you would like to record guest identity into the system, so here we do have option for the scan image. So you can click on the scan image and you can record the image of the guest. If you would like to capture image of the guest, let's say photo of the guest, you can click on the capture image over here and it will be recorded over here. Now whatever scan you have made for that particular guest, let's say identity or anything, you would like to print that particular image on the back end of the registration form, you can select the image from here and you can click on the print image. Okay, if you would like to remove that particular image from the list, so you can select the image from here and you can delete the image. So this image will be deleted from the room. Now here is the option for add image. So add image is used, let's say you have already stored that image on specified location, so you can select the location from the computer and you can store over here. To come out from this particular window, you can close on this particular checkbox which is showing over here, cross symbol. So you can click over here and you can come out from here and you can drop it up. Now here you can just verify the departure information of the guest, arrival and departure time, what number of nights are showing, and you can click on the check-in button if you like to check in. Before clicking on the check-in button, you can just simply verify what total rate is showing, what total tax is showing, and what total rate is showing including of tax. So this will be my balance information. Okay, so this is 103 room. I'll simply check in with the use of check-in button. Here this message is showing why, because you have created one late early check-in and late checkout option into the Easy Front Desk software. So what system will do, let's say this arrival time is different than your fixed time which you have configured into the configuration portion. So system will give you this guest is going to early check-in. So what you would like to do, you would like to offer a half tariff to that guest, you would like to offer full tariff to that particular guest, or you would like to offer manual tariff, let's say $500. Okay, so what system will do, system will charge that guest for early check-in. So you can see previously my rate was different, now it has been incremented $500 more. At the time of checking, if you would like to print the folio, you can click on the yes button, so system will print the folio. Now we can go to the dashboard and here I can see 103 room is showing with my information. So this is my information. You can see as soon as you have checked in, there is one folio has been created. Now what is the folio? Folio is over here, the folio summary. This folio is your temporary bill until you check out the guest, and it will contain all information. What information? Like the charges you are adding into the room and whatever payment you are receiving in that room. So the debit column is containing what charges you are offering to the guest, and credit column will contain all payment you are receiving in that room. Okay, so as soon as I have checked in that guest, so let's say you have some policies by which you would like to collect some advance payment from the guest. So from where we can collect that advance? To collect that advance, you need to go into the payment details tab, whereby you have option for the new button. So this new button will record new payment into the room. To take advance deposit, you need to check mark deposit option over here, and you can click on the advance deposit. Okay, as soon as you will check mark this particular option over here and you can select the deposit option, you need to mention what amount of advance you are going to collect from that particular guest. Let's say I would like to collect $100 as an advance. So I'll select the deposit option from here and add the advance amount over here, and I'll select the payment type. Let's say I would like to collect advance as a cash. Okay, so once you select the advance deposit from the list and mention the amount, you need to add the remarks as well. So you can click on the process payment. So once you receive the advance from the guest, this is your safety. So what safety you are receiving from the guest, it will be recorded into the general information tab as well. So you can see my balance is showing 879 yet. Okay, previously it was 978.80, now it's showing 879. So this is my deposit, and this is a security, so we cannot consider it as a payment, because at the time of checkout this particular security will be converted into the payment. Okay, I'll go to the payment details. Let's say there is other payment I would like to record into the system with other payment type. Let's say cash, check, Visa, MasterCard. Okay, so if I'll select the Visa card over here, I do have option for the swipe card. So what you can do is, if you have payment card swipe machine you have, so you can just swipe the card from over here and you can make the process payment after swipe. So you can see I have recorded one more payment with the Visa. If I'll go to the general information tab, now my balance is showing 0. So first payment which I have collected as a deposit is showing over here, but the second payment which I have collected as a card reader, which is a normal payment, so it's showing in the amount paid. So my total balance is showing as a 0. So it was a payment details. Now I'm moving forward for the room sharing, whereby let's say you would like to record one more guest into the same room. Then you can go into the room sharing option. Here first you need to check how many adults are showing over here. So right now total adults are showing 2, so I can record one more guest over here with the use of new button into the room sharing. So I'll click on the new button over here, then I'll record the information same as the master information. Let's say this is my first name and this is my last name. As soon as I am done with this particular information, I also need to record vehicle information, if any. If you would like to record some arrival information, you can mention the arrival information of guest over here. Let's say what is the mode of arrival, what is the arrival name, let's say this, and station information, from which station gas is coming. Okay, you can record the departure information as well over here, and here the stay information is showing for the room sharer. So if you will not like record arrival information of the guest, it is fine, because as soon as you will click on the save button over here, so what system will do, system will take current date and current time of checking that guest. Okay, and if you are recording one more room sharer for future transaction, let's say you have made check-in for today, and if you'd like to record check-in for that particular guest for the date 4, so you can select the date 4 over here and click on the save button. Okay, here you can see the message is coming like information already exists for this particular guest, still want to update the information. I'll say yes. Okay, would you like to post meal plan for this particular guest for remaining days? Yes. So that message has been came because we have configured meal plan for this particular room type. Okay, so as soon as you will check in a guest or making a reservation for that guest, what system will do, according to the configuration, system will post some meal plan to that particular guest. So you can see the room sharer has been added over here. Now if you at the time of checking this particular room's error, let's say you want to record some more information about this particular room's error, then you can record over here. You can see the contact information is showing, identity information is showing, birth information is showing, other information is showing, gender is showing like male female. Okay, you can mention the gas registration number over here, let's say GST number or anything, the unique identity of gas you can mention over here. Okay, and here you can record the room's error information like guest image. Okay, except this, we can like record more information into the room. What other more information is, you can see the arrival information showing over here. So this arrival information will be for the master gas. So you can select the mode of that particular gas and the name. The mode can be airline or railway. The name can be what airline it is and flight number. You can select the station, on which station that flight is going to arrive, and arrival date and time. So in the case of reservation, you can like record this information. Also you can record the departure information of guest. If guest is coming via car or something else, so you can record that particular information as well over here. So here the visa information you need to record. Okay, if guest is coming with some vehicle, so you can manage the vehicle information over here, what kind of vehicle, the company of that particular vehicle and model number, color and license date and state information. Okay, if the guest is houses, so at the time of check-in you can check mark the complimentary, so your house use option will be available over here, so you can consider this guest as a house use. In a rate information, you will be able to change the rate of this particular guest. Okay, so right now your rate is $438.60 and on that tax has been applied. So my net rate is 500. Okay, never change the rate as a net rate, because if you are managing some slab, then you will be facing some problem related to the tax in case of it's a reverse calculation. So always mention the rate over here, and on this rate your tax will be applied and you will be getting this net rate. Okay, and once you are done with this, you can like select the apply to selected. So only on this particular date $500 will be applied. So you can see the 500 has been applied on full stay. So for second and third it's changed. This was my early check-in charge. So for the board date 500 has been applied. Now let's say I'm changing the stay, more and change stay. I'm changing the departure date as a 6th and change. Then I'm coming into the rate information. So for future as well, my rate has been offered and my balance has been incremented over here. So what I'm going to do is, for second night I'm going to change rate as a $550. So I'll select the apply selected and click on the apply changes. So you can see for second night it's showing me $550, and upon that tax has been applied and it's totally showing $671. But for rest it's same as it is. Okay, now at the same moment for all night you want to change the rate as a $6. So you can check mark apply to full stay and click on the apply changes. So for all night same rate has been applied. Okay, now you want to apply discount on this particular rate. So what you can do is you can click on the apply discount over here. So system will give you different option for applying discount. Okay, so you can select the specific discount plan from the list. Let's say percentage of all night, and percentage amount is 10%, given as per approval form manager. And once you apply the discount, it will be applied over here. So you can see in this discount column 60 has been applied, which was a 10% of this particular rate, and after applying discount you will be getting a total over here. So if you have configuration, let's say tax configuration by which you have configured tax will be applied after discount, so this tax will be calculated after applying the discount and this will be your total. Okay, so this way you can manage the rates into the room. Now let's say you want to record some extra charge into the room, so what you can do is you can come over here into the extra charge tab into the room and click on the new button. Okay, you can select the extra charge from the list, let's say fax charges. If you have configured already the amount of that particular extra charge, so system will pull out that particular charge over here automatically and you can click on the save button. Or else what you can do is you can just simply change extra charge rate over here. So your net rate will be calculated because you have some tax. Now what are the tax? You can see once you click on the tax button over here, system will give you what tax has been applied and what is the amount of the tax. If you would like to if you do not want to apply this tax, then you can simply check mark over here, so this tax will not be applied. Okay, so this is your extra charge. Same way you can add package as well. So if you have created one package which containing more than one extra charge, so you can simply click on the add package and it will be added. So I have business package, I select it and I'll click on the add package. Okay, so this package is containing this many charges, so it has been applied with one go. If you want to void this particular charge, then you can simply select from the list and click on the void. You need to mention the reason as well for that void. Now this is the extra charge and you want to edit it, so you can select the extra charge and click on the edit button, and over here you can change the rate of that particular extra charge. Okay, so this is we call extra charge. I already explained you full payment details, but there are more payment options we do have available. We just created one cash payment and Visa payment. So let's say you would like to transfer charges of this particular guest to some other room. Okay, so you can see what charges you have is you have balance 1797.80. Okay, now this all balance you want to move to other room which is the same guest of this particular group. Okay, so what you can do is you can go to the payment details and click on the new button. There is an option for Folio Transfer which can be used to transfer all charges of this particular room to some other room. Okay, so you can click on the Folio Transfer and you can select the guest from the list, let's say 107. Okay, so once you select this particular guest from the list, it will give you balance of that particular room as well. So what you can do is you can select that guest from the list and you can make the process payment. So what system will do? System will transfer all balance charges of this particular room to that particular 107 room. I'll click on the update button and I'll go to the 107 room. Where is the 107? Over here. Okay, so 107 room, if I'll go to the extra charge and if I will check, the charges 1099 has been transferred from 103 room guest. And what is the name of the guest and what is the stay of the guest? It is showing into the remark option. So over here that balance has been incremented. Can you see this? So if the guest is from same group and if you want to transfer those charges from one room to the another room, you can like transfer those charges with the use of Folio Transfer. I'm again coming into the same room, and if I want to just void this particular payment from the list, so I'll just select the payment from the list and click on the void button and I can void it. No matter what things you are voiding into the system, you always need to select the reason for voiding that transaction. Okay, so you can see the voiding has been made and now balance has been incremented. So this way you can like transfer the charges to another room. Another option for the payment we do have is called City Ledger. City Ledger is a credit account. Let's say some of the guests who are coming from some company and they are requesting that our company will pay after 10 days to you. Okay, so you need at that moment you need to check out this guest, because you will not be able to check out that guest unless you are not making a full settlement into the room. So at this stage, to make a settlement 0 into this room, what you need to do is you need to transfer all the charges from this particular room to company's account. So you can select the company's account from here, okay, or else what you can do is, if the company is not showing, you can click over here and you can create the company account over here. So what this will do, it will list that company name over here into the list, and you can mention the remark if any. Okay, so if you're a business employee, then his company will pay to you. So you need to generate later on that invoice to the company, and that company will pay to you. Okay, so at this moment what we did is, we just made balance as a 0 with posting this particular amount on the company account. Now we can go into the folio summary and we will check what has been happened. Okay, so first what we did is, we have checked in this particular gas into the room for 3rd of June. So tariff has been posted. After that, what we did, in a 3rd June we have posted this many charges. So you can see all those 3 charges is showing over here. After that, what we did, in a 3rd June we have collected this many payment. So you can see in the credit information, this many charges has been this many payment has been added into the folio summary. Okay, so this is what my balance I have. Now why it is showing a minus is a balance? Because first payment which we have added is showing as a deposit. Okay, so this is my 0 balance, and this will be by balance minus balance, which has been made as a adjustment. Okay, so this all information we do have. Now let's say you would like to print one invoice from the room. So you can come over here and you can pull out the invoice from the list and you can preview it. So by coming into the print option, you can pull out the invoice by going into folio summary and you can preview it. So this will be your invoice. This will contain all information of the room, whatever discount you have applied, whatever luxury taxes you have applied, and charges you have offered to that particular guest. So it contains folio number, guest name, and guest information. In a room there is more operation we do have, by which you can go into the more option and then go into the change stay. So this will help you with the changing the stay of that particular guest from the 6th to the 7th. So for that particular one, more night will be added. In a more, there is an option for adding settlement, same way we have added over here, and there is an option for extra charge. If there is some extra charge you have added over here, option for the allowances as well. So these allowances will be added into this list. Okay, so allowance can be like against extra charge. Let's say you are not going to collect some amount for that particular charge, so this will be considered as a allowances. Now let's say you would like to move this particular guest from 103 room to some other room, then you can use this particular room move option. So once you click on the room move, number of available room will be listing and you can select this particular room from here. So the room list will be showing over here. Now you can select the room in which you would like to move this particular guest. Okay, so let's say it's a 2001. I'll select the 2001 room from here, and if you want to offer new tariff of that room to this particular guest, then you can select the room and click on the apply new tariff. So whatever rate which has been configured for this particular room number and whatever rate type you are selecting in that particular room, so that tariff will be applied. And I'll click on the move. So system will give you message why you would like to move this particular room, upon guest request or upon manager request. So if it's a manager request, then you can click on this plus sign and mention the manager request over here. So you can see now room number 103 has been changed to 2001 and click on the update. Okay, so this way you can move the room. Now let's say you want to exchange the room between two guests, so you can select the second in-house guest from the list, let's say Susie, and you can click on the exchange. So you can see now room has been exchanged and this guest has been moved to the 405 room number. We do have automatic folio routing option, whereby if you have created more than one folio into the room. Now what is more than one folio? Let's say there is a guest who is requesting that he want to split the bill between extra charges and room tariff. Okay, he want to split the bill like all his room tariff and taxes will be showing into the one folio and all extra charges will be showing into the second folio. Okay, so what you can do is you can go into the Folio Summary tab. Here we do have option for the creating one more folio, let's say new, and here you can check mark all extra charges. So what system will do? System will split that bill whereby all room rate and tax will be showing into the one folio and all extra charges will be showing into the second folio. Now you can see there is one extra charge with the amount 20 is also showing in the first folio. Now there we have option for folio routing, whereby what you can do is whenever you are posting some extra charges, no matter in a future or right now, all extra charges you can check mark over here and select the folio number 22. You can select the folio number 22 and check mark all the extra charges and click on the route. So what system will do? System will route all these particular charges into the folio number 22 and you can apply. So in a future, whenever you are adding some extra charge, it will always transfer to your folio number 22. You can see it's not selecting a folio number 21, but it's selecting folio number 22. So for this purpose we are using folio routing. So now you have total 2 folio. So at the time of checkout, system will generate 2 bill, one for the only rate and taxes of that rate and second for only extra charges. So if some guest is requesting that they want to split the bill between two guests, let's say this particular second guest and this particular first guest, so what you can do is you can come over here and add it and you can change the name of that particular guest. So according to this, Mr. V Prajapati will pay all extra charges bill and this will pay all rate and taxes. So if you want to pull out invoice of this particular guest, you can come over here and select and preview it. Okay, so this is the name of this guest who is containing all extra charge only, and this guest will contain only room tariff of the room. Okay, so it is simple. Let's say you want to check what operation has been performed by which user from which machine. So you can come into the room and click on the audit trial. So once you come over here, system will give you all audit of that particular room, that what operation has been performed. Operation can be check-in, by what time it has been check-in, you can check over here. This is the date of the check-in and time of the check-in. After that, we have performed with the use of admin user from this particular terminal. What was the terminal number? Its IP address is showing 192.168.10.195. So this user from this particular workstation has performed change state from this particular to this particular. Okay, so this way you can check if any tariff has been changed into the room. So this many tariff has been changed into the room on this particular terminal. On which date? This is the date and time of the change tariff. If any void payment has been made into the room, will be listing over here. Okay, so if you want to print this, you can print list, so you will be able to find out that information. So this was the check-in information, and we do have more other operation into the same room. One important feature we do have is, let's say this guest is doing some misbehavior with you and you would like to record this particular reason into the system. So next time when guests will come and you want to like charge them guests more, or you do not want to offer the room, so that kind of condition feature we do have. So you can maintain that feature. Let's say I'm recording misbehave over here and I'm clicking on the update. Now what I'm doing is I'm using this guest into the second room. We can find out one vacant room. So over here I'm just adding that guest name over here and I'm searching this guest with the use of search button. So system is giving me that guest into the list. So I select this particular guest from here, and once I click OK button, so system will give me one notification that warning, this guest has been marked as a do not rain. Please be cautious, misbehave. So this was the reason I have recorded into the room. Okay, so are you sure you want to check in this guest? So if you want to check in, you can click on the yes, or else you can click on the no. So if you click on the yes button, so system will give me message that this much tariff you have offered previously to this particular guest, and this was the check-in date and check-out date. This is the check-in time and check-out time. So do you want to offer this rate, or you want to offer a new rate? So if you want to offer this rate, then you can click on the yes, or else you can click on the no button. So can you see? This way you can like pull out the previous guest data into the system if that guest has been visited previously in your hotel and you would like to offer same rate to the guest, and you can click on the check-in. Okay, so as soon as you will create one more check-in into the system, one more folio will be created. So folio is your temporary invoice. Now let's say I want to search a guest from the list. I'll come over here, I'll select guest name, and after space I'll mention the name. So you can see all guests with that particular name is showing. So I'll select the guest from the list and I'll click on the dots over here and open the transaction. So this way you can like maintain all the information into the software. So this was check-in and related operation. If you want to check out this guest, right now checkout button is not showing beside the update button because your guest checkout date is 7th June. So if you want to check out immediately to the guest and you want to reduce the stay, you can just come over here and you can change the stay to the current date, and you can, so that checkout button will be displayed over here and you can click on the checkout button. So system will allow you to check out. So in a front office tab, now we have next operation with reservation. Now what is the reservation? Let's say I am the guest and I am requesting you by call that tomorrow I am going to come, so please make some reservation into your hotel, and what are the charges, just add me into the invoice. So what I will do, I'll ask you like how many rooms you want. If you want more than one room, then you are always going to use new booking option, but you just want one room, then you can use reservation. So reservation you are going to do when you are sure that you are going to offer specific room number. When you are not sure that which room number you are going to offer, then you can always create a booking into the system. Okay, so at this moment I just want to show you how we are performing operation with the reservation. So I'll select the reservation from here and I'll select the arrival date, let's say 4th of June, and departure date 5th of June. Then I'll select number of adults going to stay into the same room, and if any tax you would like to exempt, and if there is any rate inclusive of tax, let's say 500. Here we do have option main feature, let's say release. Okay, let's say you have set like days of arrival 1. Okay, so 10%. If the gas is not providing you a 10% off what rate you have offered, then you want to confirm this particular reservation or not. Okay, so today when you make a night audit, so at that moment, night audit means a day close, so at that moment system will give you one notification that you haven't any received payment from this particular gas, let's say 10%. So according to this particular release, system will give you one notification at the time of day close, at the time of changing a date from 3rd June to the 4th, that you haven't received some payment. So what you want to do with this particular reservation, as gas didn't provide, you want to cancel or what? So that purpose we are using this feature. At this moment I'll just uncheck and click on the next button. Okay, I'll select the room for which I want to make a reservation, let's say 10203. I'll select the source if any, finish. I'll just record information likewise I did previously. So what rate we are offering is showing here, arrival date is showing, departure date is showing, and you can simply click on the reservation button. So as soon as you will click on the reserve button, system will give you message like reservation made successfully. So you can record this reservation number and provide to the guest. So next time once he comes, you can find out that particular reservation from the list with the use of this reservation number. Or else what you can do is you can just come over here, you can just select the guest name and you can find it. Can you see the reservation is showing over here, and you can click and open it. Okay, so once guest will be coming, you can just check him. Now guest is saying I'm sorry, I'm not coming tomorrow, but I'm coming today. So to change the arrival date of this particular reservation, you can come into the more option and click on the change date. Here you can set the date as a 3rd and change it. So can you see now check-in button is showing over here. So I'll just simply check in. So now guest is checked in. I'll again search this particular guest. So it's showing as a check-in guest, which is in-house guest. Now you want to collect the payment on that particular guest, you can come and collect it with the use of cash. Okay, so payment has been collected. Now you want to check out this guest on the same day, let's say on the 3rd June. So checkout button is showing, so you can click on checkout. Do you want to print a folio? Yes, then you can click on the yes button, and this is your folio. So I'll check this particular over here. So this will be my invoice. So you can see the bill number is showing BL10, whatever tariff you have posted and whatever payment you have collected in that particular guest. So this way you can make a check-in and reservation and check out that guest. Now, how to perform a group booking? Okay, we have option for performing a group booking or single booking, whereby always you, when there is a group, okay, when there is a no matter single group or a double group or what, okay, for a group you can always use the new booking. Okay, if the group is coming for walk-in, let's say they are directly coming to your reception and they are in a group, okay, then you can always use new booking for the group. Same information you need to fill up over here as well, but if group booking is for the future, then you can like set confirm or unconfirm over here. So if it's a confirm, then you can check mark confirm booking over here, but if it's unconfirmed, then you can check mark this particular option to untick. Now if it's a confirm, then I'll check mark over here. I'll select the booking date over here, let's say 3rd. I'll select the departure date. I'll select the number of adults who are going to stay in a single room. So what number of adults you are mentioning over here, it is just for a one room. No matter it's a group booking, but you can at the time of creating booking you can mention 2 adults over here, and later on after what member you are assigning to that particular room, you can go there and you can change it. You can set the arrival time as well. And if this, likewise I have shown you in a release feature in a reservation, it's same over here. Let's say this group booking is for the future. So if you are not receiving some payment before applying night audit today, and if you are not receiving some payment, then you can release this particular booking with the use of this feature. As I shown you like previously, whenever you are creating a reservation, there was a room number showing over here, but here in a booking case we are offering room type to the guest, so room type will be showing over here. So if this group is coming from some business source, you can select the business source here and click on the next button. Here you can mention all information about the guest. So this group is for tour. Okay, you can select the celebration from the list and you can mention the name over here. Let's say okay, then you can mention the address information of the guest and copy to guest information. You need to check mark this option, and then you can mention the any remarks you have for the group, that okay, and click on the next button. Now this is the main important page whereby you are going to decide you are going to offer which room type to that particular guest. So if group is coming, then it's a group of let's say 10 room. Okay, so which 10 room you are going to give them. Okay, right now I can see you have total room is 16, 16, 7, 7 for respective this particular room type. Okay, you out of these 16 you only have 5 available rooms. Okay, after these 16 you have 10 rooms. Out of these 7, 6 and respective 1 room is available. But you can see over here you have overbooking rooms as well. This means what? In this room type you already have 2 bookings. In this room type you already have 1 bookings. In this room type there is 0. So in this room type you have 1. Okay, so what you can do is, in this particular room type you cannot offer any room to the guest because you have available room 1 but you have overbooking. So available room minus overbooking is what? 0. So you can offer 0 to that particular guest. In this room type you have total 6 rooms but available room is 0. Overbooking is 0. Okay, so what you can offer is you can offer maximum 6 room to that particular guest. Okay, but I am taking 2. In this room type I do have available room is 10 but you have 1 overbooking, so 10 minus 1 is 9. So out of 9 I can offer 9 or less than 9. In this room type I have available room is 5 but overbooking room is 2. So 5 minus 2 equals 3. So I can offer maximum 3 rooms to that particular guest. So 8 plus 3, 11 plus 2, 13. So I am creating a one group booking with the use of 13 room. I click on the book and continue. So you can see the booking number is showing. So you can provide this booking number to your guest. So later on when he is coming, you can use this particular booking number and you can find it. Okay, so can you see now it's showing me all room type, but it's not showing me room number because this is a booking, it is a not reservation. Now booking number is 5. So next day when guest is coming, he's going to provide you a booking number, so you do not have to go anywhere. You can go into the booking list over here and you can find the guest with the use of booking number, let's say BN5, and search. So it will be showing over here. You can select it and click on the edit. Here you can perform group operation. What group operation you can do is, you can come in a group option button over here and you can make a group rooming. Group rooming is for what? You are going to assign a room with the use of group rooming. So you can check mark all and you can auto allocate. So what system will automatically select the room from the vacant list and it will allocate. And if you do not want like that, then you can come over here and you can select the room manually from the list and you can assign it. Okay, so what you can do is, you can come group option and group rooming. You can check mark this list. Just select the list from the select the room from the list, select the room, let's say 202, and assign. So this way also you can assign according to the guest name. Okay, and click on the save button. Okay, yes to all. Okay, so you can see out of the group I have assigned 4 rooms to the 4 guests. So out of 13, 4 room has been reserved. Still 9 are in a booking state. So you can assign as well by editing that particular room to the guest coming from here. Okay, you can double click on that. You can come over here and you can assign. This way also you can assign room to the guest. Now let's say out of this particular group, this many guests has been given for whom you have made reservation. You want to make them group check-in. So you can come into the group option over here and click on the group check-in. Okay, you can check mark room for which you have assigned the room number. Can you see these room numbers? So you can click on the check-in. So now my all guests has been checked in for whom I have assigned a room. Now let's say we want to pull out a group invoice which is a pro forma. We can see we can consider is a pro forma. So you can come over here in the folio group option and you can preview it. So can you see for each room I am getting a room number and I am getting a folio which contains information about each room. Okay, so this is my room number and room type, but in a few room it's not showing me a room number. Can you see it's showing presidential but room number is not showing because this is still a booking. This is a twins. Okay, so this way you can like manage group booking and you can record group data. Now you want to add some extra charges into the room, so you can come into the group option over here, then you can go to the group extra charges. Here you can like select the group charges, let's say this. In each room there are 2 guests and you are going to charge each guest as a 50 and number of quantity is 2, so we can consider is a 2 quantity for each guest 50. So once you apply it, so in each room you will be getting 114 including of tax amount as an extra charge. Stay online as it's taking some time. So like this you can like post all extra charges to the room, and let's say we would like to collect some payment which can be considered as a group payment. So to collect the group payment you can come into the group option whereby we have option for the group payment. Okay, so once you click on the group payment, this will be your balance. So whatever balance you have will be coming over here. So what you can do is you can select the payment type from the list, let's say cash, and click on the add button. So as soon as you click on the add button, system will give you option for distribution type. So what is the distribution type? You want to make settlement of this particular amount as a by balance, or you want to like split that amount with the proportional charges, or else you want to manually add the charges over here. So always use by balance so that you will not like get difficulty in assigning a payment. But if there is a case whereby you are receiving some payment which you have added previously for each room, let's say you want to just take all the payment in room 202, then you can mention manually over here. Okay, so this all payment will be taken into this room only, and later on if the guest is saying that transfer all balance of this particular room to this room, then you can make like that. right now I'm using by balance. So this way you can like collect all the payment into that particular room. Now what other group operation we do have, we can check is if you would like to we have total number of 7 bookings. Now you just want to cancel those booking. So what you can do is you can select those booking from the list. Let's say this 3 booking you want to cancel. Okay, so you can come into the group option and you can go to the group cancel over here and you can make the express cancel. So can you see those 3 booking has been cancelled and it will be showing into the cancel list. Now after this all transaction, these many bookings are no show. So these many guests are no show. So what you can do is you can make a group and you can make a group no show. Check mark all the guests from the list who are going to who has been no show, and you can come over here and you can make a express no show. So this many guests has been no show. So it's clear now that you have made a booking with the total 13 transaction. Out of that 6 has been checked in and 3 has been cancelled. Okay, and 4 has been no show. Okay, if you are like voiding some transaction, then it will be showing into the void list, or else it will be showing as a all. So this will be your active. So this is we call group operation. Now how you will make a group checkout? Okay, to make a group checkout you can come over here and you can check mark all the option, then go to the group option. We have option for the group checkout over here, whereby we can find out group checkout here. The group checkout is showing over here, so you can click on the group checkout. You can see the balance is showing over here. So if you haven't settled any balance, then you need to first of all make a settlement of balance with the use of group payment, and you can make a gas checkout. So check mark all the option and click on the checkout button. So what I'm doing is now I'm checking out whole group with a single click. Now let's say you want a group invoice, then you can come over here and you can pull out. So this is my group invoice. Okay. If you want to preview some group extra charges, you can just punch out group extra charges. Okay, so this way we can like perform group related operation. So it was simple as it is. Now there is an option whereby we can find out all the transaction of the day. Let's say guest ledger over here. So guest ledger will contain all information about the all guests, no matter it's a booking guest, no matter it's a reservation guest, no matter it's a checked in guest. Okay, so here with the use of advanced filter, you can select the option from the list looking for, if you just want to see the in-house guest of today, you can select the in-house and click on the search button. So all in-house guests will be listing over here. So what you can do is you can select the transaction and open it. If you just want to see the checked out guest, you can click on the checked out and click on the search button. So you will be seeing only checked out guest. So once let's say some guest has been checked out and you want to find out the guest. So if you remember the name, then you can come over here and search with the bill number or folio number or guest name, or else what you can do is you can come into the guest ledger and you can go to the advanced filter and you can look for that particular guest. Here if you will select the day use, so whatever guests who are checked in today and who are going to check out today will be listing. So if the guest is checked out is also listing, and if guest is going to check out is also going to list. Okay, here you can select the future in-house. So what system will give you? System will give you all guests who are going to check in from now into the future. So no matter it's a booking or reservation, here the room number is showing, booking number is showing, room reservation number is showing, folio number is showing. Okay, so this many guests are going to check in a future. So this is called a guest ledger. Now here is we do have back office. In a back office, can you see this is a back office? So in a back office we do have this three option. So use up the this three option is what? This is we call expense management. When there is some expense which you would like to record into the system, so what expense can be? A payout. Okay, so let's say you are making a payout of some amount, let's say $50. Okay, so $50 of payout you are making for what? Let's say there is some newspaper charges you are purchasing from some vendor. Okay, and that charges you are giving as a $50. So what you are doing is, so this $50 you are giving from your cash drawer to this vendor V1, okay, for charges newspaper. Okay, so there's expenses you are managing from here with the use of payout. Okay, so we can consider it as a account payable. Okay, so as soon as you select the charges from the list, okay, so what I did is I did pay to vendor this amount for this particular charges for quantity of 2, okay, then I'll click on the save button and I'll select the settlement type as a cash. Okay, this amount will be automatically coming. So what I did is I made a payout of $100 to this vendor from my cash drawer as a cash payment type. Okay, so it will be automatically deducted from my cash drawer balance. Okay, now let's say I'm selling something from the room, or we can say from the hotel. So to whom I am selling? Let's say this guest. Scrap of newspaper I am selling to this guest with what amount? 100 rupees. How many quantity? 10. So 100 into 10 is 1000. Okay, you can record the remarks over here, or narration we can say. Click on the add button. So total is 1000. You can click on the save button and select the settlement type. Okay, and you can make the process payment. So it will be recorded into system and 1000 will be incremented to my cash drawer balance. So in a payout, when I am doing a payout, my cash drawer balance will minus, and over here it will be plus. And if you want any preview or print, you can come over here and you can pull out. Okay, so it will be like this. So this was miscellaneous, this was payout. So I'll select the payout and I'll make a invoice print. Okay, paid out is what? Let's say for specific room number guest, right now to this guy you are from this guy you are purchasing something from the market, let's say flowers with 100 amount, 102. Okay, for room number 102 you are purchasing some flowers from the market and you are making a cash settlement from your cash drawer. Room number 102. Okay, and you can select the room number 102 from the list, or we can say 104. Let's say 104. We can make that particular folio transfer for the in-house guest only. Okay, so always make sure that you are selecting room number for the guest who has been already checked in. Okay, so for room number 104 I have made one paid out. Okay, so this is we can call as a expense management. Other option, we do have tools and utilities by which, let's say you would like to record a wake up call. Okay, so here we do have option for the wake up call, whereby we can click on the new and we can mention the wake up call for 107 room number. Okay, so you can like select the 107, or we can see room number 102 or 105. Okay, fine. Okay, by what time you want to have a wake up call is 6 AM early morning, and date. Oh, right now time is showing like today's 6th date, so I'll select for the 7th for tomorrow. Okay, so this way you can like record a wake up call into the software. So it's been added. So as soon as like the time will come over here, the date and time will be coming, and you will be getting a notification for wake up call. Or also here we do have option for the sound as well. So if you are setting some sound over here as a wake up call sound, and here that file will support only the wave extension, so you can set the sound file over here. So if you have some like speakers, okay, so the sound will pop up. If you want to set some reminder, so we do have option for the reminder as well. Let's say for you want to set some reminder like call manager at 11 PM. Okay, you are setting some reminder over here, call manager. You can select the date from here, today 6th, and what is the time, like we can say 11 AM. Okay, priority is high. You can mention the type for payment. Okay, let's say you can record a message for more discussion. Okay, so at this time you are making a reminder to call a manager at 11, so that this person is going to come to make some discussion with this particular manager and for the collecting the payment. And you can select the users from the list, so this many users will get that reminder. Okay, and click on the save. Here the interval you can set only once, because I just want for today, and this way you can like record the reminder. Okay, now I'll come to the dashboard over here and I'll go to the room view. So in this room view I can see all guests who are checked in. So this will be my vacant guest, this will be my occupied guest, this will be my reserved guest, this will be my out of order guest. You can see only the highlighted is showing according to this status. I'll click on the due out, and I do have option for the dirty. So in the dirty, how many rooms are dirty will be highlighted. If I click on the all, so all room will be showing. So if you are on this particular room view, you can select any of the room from the list and you can make the changes. Okay, so you can make the edit transaction and you can click on the update button. Okay, so it's simple as it is. So once you like aware of this all the features, it's very much easy for you. If you want to make some guest checkout, you can come directly over here and click on the checkout. Okay, so just click on the checkout button. If there is some balance into the room, you can see $533 is showing, so you can just settle that balance with the cash and make a process payment. So this way you can like making a checkout, and once you like change the date, so system will check out that guest, and you can like make a checkout and you can pull out the invoice like this, and you can provide this particular invoice to the guest. So with the use of room view, you can like perform this particular guest. If you want to print a folio invoice, then you can just open this particular room from the list. Okay, right now it's just a reservation, so we can take one of the guests who is already checked in. Let's say this is the checked in guest, and I want to print a folio. So what I'll do, I'll simply come into the room view. I know for which room or for which guest I want to pull out the folio, so I'll select the room and open it. Then I'll go to the print option over here, and I will select the folio details, or let's say folio summary I want. So I'll just select the folio summary and click on the preview button. Okay, so this way I can like pull out the folio and I'll print it. Then we do have room list view, by which you can come into the room list view. Okay, so this will be my room list view, whereby like all guests will be listing to me. So if you just want to see the vacant, then you can click on the vacant. If you just want to see the occupied, then you can click on the occupied. If you just want to see the reserve, you can check the reserve. And I just want to see all room. Okay, so I'll click on the all. Now I just want to perform some operations on the occupied guest. So what kind of operation I want to perform, I'll just double click on that. So room will be open, or else what I can do is I'll just select the room from the list. So that room will be coming over here, and all summary of that room will be coming over here. So I do have option for the more option as well. So I'll click on the more option and will make some necessary operation which I want to make. Okay, so it is much easy, and like this view is more suitable for me as well. So I always use this view for the performing some operations. And important thing is, in this view I can see room number is showing, room type is showing, guest name is showing, arrival, departure, and date is also showing. And if I just want to record some folio number, is also showing. If it's a reservation, reservation number is showing, and rate type and balance is showing. So from the list only I can see this many balance is pending to collect from the guest. So what I can do is after checking this balance and after checking this departure date, I can get idea that to which rooms who are going to check out today, I can like collect the balance from that particular room. So I can manage that way as well. Okay, one more view we have is stay view. Okay, so stay view will show me stay of the day, or stay of the week, or stay of the month. So I just want to see a stay of the day, then I'll just concentrate on the 3rd June. You can see over here, and I just concentrate on this particular day. Okay, so I'll just click on the occupied. So and I'll just select the 7 days, so it will just give me 7 days stay. If I want to see a 15 days stay, I'll click on the 15 days stay. If I want to see 30 days stay, you can see 30 days stay is also showing over here. Okay, so this is plus and minus option. So I can see for this particular room, I do have this many rooms as a vacant. You can see like this. So this is more suitable for the stay view. Now I just want a cashier report. So what I can do is I want to pull out cashier report. So I will click over here on the drop down button. Then I'll click on the shift report. Okay, so from here I can like pull out the shift report. And as soon as I select a shift, you can see I have this many options available over here, whereby it's showing me cash which I have collected for the front desk, cash which I have collected for the restaurant, paid out which I have made, and I have posted some amount to the City Ledger account from the Easy Front Desk software. Can you see, for one room I have posted some amount to the City Ledger account. I have posted some amount from the POS software, which is also showing me over here if your POS software is indicated with the PMS software. Now I can print details from here for this particular report. Oh, it's showing me all payment received from today in the cashier report. So for each room, what amount I have received is showing me over here, and remarks which I have mentioned over there. Okay, I'll go to the next page, whereby it's showing me receipt number of the payment. So no matter with what settlement type you have collected payment into the guest room, it's showing me over here. So either you have posted those charges to the City Ledger account, or let's say we can see into the restaurant management system software, it will be showing me into the cashier report. So this way, like, cashier report will help you. let's say you want to like record, now you are done with your shift, okay, and you want to close the shift. So what you can see is you can just come over here into the admin option, whereby you can click on the shift report. Okay, you can like pull out your report from here, and so this information will be listing. So according to your cash drawer balance, what you can do is you can mention the amount of count of cash over here. Let's say you have $100 note is like 10 quantity, and for $50 it's like showing the 20. So you can mention the quantity of notes into the software, and then you can match the balance according to the amount, and you can click on the close shift. Okay, so this way you can make the close shift. One more important feature we do have in Easy Front Desk PMS, whereby every day you need to perform the night audit. Okay, so to change the system date from the 3rd June to the 4th, you need to come over here in this option, whereby you can select the night audit option. Okay, so this night audit feature will help you with changing the day from 3rd to the 4th. Okay, so what you can do is you can like monitor all the transaction which has been performed throughout the day, and if any transaction which is yet to perform, you can like perform with the use of this night audit operation. So you can click on the next button, whereby I can see in a booking list these many bookings are available on which I need to perform the operation, which was for the 3rd June. Okay, but I didn't perform any operation, so at this stage you need to perform those operation. Okay, so what I can do is at this moment to perform the night audit and to change the system date, I'll take action on this booking. So I do have total 2 bookings, booking number 3 and booking number 4. In a booking number 3 I have only 1 transaction, but booking number 4, this is a group booking, so I have total 2 transactions. Okay, so I'll select the booking number 3, I'll check mark over here and make a void, because I do not want it, it's a dummy booking. Now I have booking number 4, so I'll just check mark over here and click on the void. If I want to cancel it, I'll click on the cancel button. You can mention the cancellation remark and finish. One more booking I do have in a sim, so I'll add the cancellation remark and finish. So this way we can like take operation on the pending bookings, and we can click on the next button. Same way I do have for list of the reservation as well, on which those reservation guests was going to checked in, but they are not came. So what we can do is we can like check mark all the reservation, and we can mark it as a no show. Some balance is there, so we can make a refund, or we can perform some operation according to that reservation. Okay, here we do have some total amount. Balance need to 0. Okay, I have posted some charges into the room, so I'll just take action on that. Okay, so for all reservation you need to perform operation. So now there is no more reservation into the list. Then I'll again click on the next button, next. So you can see the all settlement which we have like made into the software, so you can print it from here. So if you will print, it will be looking like this. The guests supposed to check out will be displayed, how many guests are in a due out state, post inclusion charges, whatever extra charges you have posted into the room, and if you want to post some extra charges at the time of night audit, it is possible from here. You can like post it from here, let's say 100, and apply. So in all the room extra charges will be applied. Okay, so if I'll go back, you can see the extra charges has been applied. Here there is some meal plan which we have configured, so at the time of night audit, for next day meal plan will be posted to the system. So for each room like meal plan will be posted, so you can select the meal plan from the list and you can click on the post meal plan charges. After that you can click on the next button, next, and your new day will be created into the software for the performing some operations. So you can see the night audit has been completed and software date has been changed to the 4th of June. And once it's done, you also need to log in into the software. Now you can see you can change your opening balance. So whatever cash drawer balance you have, you need to mention over here, and you can click on the opening shift. So you can see the working date has been changed, okay, and audited date is showing as a 3rd June. That means you have freeze all the data of previous day and you have created one new day into the software. Okay, so this way at 11:45 p.m. you can always perform night audit and you can start new day at midnight. One more feature we do have, by which let's say if you have any query or confusion, you can always visit our live chat support. So we do have option over here called live support, so you can click on that. So one page will be open and you can select the product for which you need help. You can always use this email ID to send some queries, or you can use this contact number to call us. Thank you very much for your time. We are done for the training session. Bye. Have a nice time.